I'm going to ask that you pull over to the side of the road and not be driving while we're having this hearing.
Does that mean that I'm not going to get my money? I've been waiting a long time, and you told me they were going to pay me.
Judge, if Mr. Rose gets to withdraw, can I get a court-appointed attorney? You know, a really good one. Even though I don't have any money to hire an attorney, I want the best one you can give me for free.
Well, if he gets a court-appointed attorney, how come I don't get one and I have to pay for somebody? And when am I going to get my money?
All right, good morning. The court is going to call cause number 2021-523-416. This is Annie Paulson versus Danny Driver. We are allowing Zoom hearing today because some of the out-of-town attorneys felt that it would be a short hearing, so we're accommodating everyone. I think we're here today on a status, find out the status of this case and get what needs to happen before trial. Would you please identify yourself and your client for the record?
Your Honor, Brian Dutton for the plaintiff, Annie Paulson, and she's appearing via Zoom, and we're present and ready, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Dutton, thank you. This court does require ties for attorneys appearing in the courtroom. Do you have a tie with you today?
Yes, Judge, somewhere. Let me find that. Excuse me 1 second.
All right, while you're putting on the tie, then let's continue.
Dusty Rhodes, representing defendant Danny Driver, who is not present today. I filed a motion to withdraw as attorney of record, which is what I would like to discuss today.
All right.
Billy Barrister, representing defendant Farmer State, present and ready.
I thank you all for appearing. Are there any issues that we need to take up first?
Yes, Your Honor. There's been an issue that's come up lately that we did not anticipate. So Mr. Barrister and his client this morning filed a motion to designate a responsible third party. We're completely surprised by that. And we're going to object to that because of this late date is not being timely. Also, I haven't received any copy of any motion to withdraw by Mr. Rhodes.
Mr. Barrister, you're muted. Would you please unmute your phone, turn your microphone on?
Sorry, Judge. As I was saying, I believe under Chapter 33 of the Civil Practice and Remedies Code, I'm entitled to designate a responsible third party for this accident by filing an amended pleading and designating a third party. This comes as no surprise to the plaintiff, as we have discussed.
All right, counsel, you're going to have to speak one at a time. Court reporter cannot record who is speaking, and because you're not in the courtroom, I can't direct this without your cooperation. So, Mr. Barrister, if you will continue, please.
As I was saying before I was interrupted, we have learned that a third party cut in front of our insured, which resulted in the collision between Ms. Dutton's client and Mr. Driver. This is not new information to Mr. Dutton.
Okay, so Judge, this lawsuit's been on file for nearly 2 years. Mr. Barrister's known about a third party for some time. I guess I might have discussed it with him, but I did not agree to this back then, and I certainly do not agree to it now.
Mr. Rhodes, do you have a dog in this fight?
Judge, I don't.
Judge, I have a Danny Driver who has joined in the waiting room.
All right, please allow him to happen to Mr. Rhodes.
Hey, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, buddy, get out of the way.
Mr. Driver, I can hear. Do you have
I was in traffic, Judge. Sorry, I couldn't join a Zoom while I was driving, but now I'm driving and I'm not in traffic.
All right, would you please turn your camera on?
No, let me see if I can figure out how to do that, Judge. Let me act like this is the first time I've ever used a Zoom. Okay, hold on. How about that? Is that it right there? Can you say, hey, buddy?
Right. Are you, Mr. Driver, are you driving?
Yeah, Judge, I'm late for an appointment and there's a Dr. Phil marathon going on. I don't want to miss it.
All right. I'm going to ask that you pull over to the side of the road and not be driving while we're having this hearing. Do you understand me?
Yes, Judge, sure. I'm going to be late for my appointment, but okay, that's fine.
All
right. Welcome back, Mr. Rhodes. As you were saying.
Sorry, Judge. I don't know what happened. I was there and then I wasn't. It's the darndest thing. Anyways, I filed this motion to withdraw as attorney of record for defendant Danny Driver due to his inability to communicate and with Mr. Driver so that he could assist in his defense. In this case, we've attempted to contact him numerous times, and he has been advised 3 times of his right to object to my withdrawal. He's been notified of this hearing and again reminded of his right to object to my withdrawal. I have not received any communications with him with regard to whether or not he agrees or objects to my withdrawal. And as far as I know, he's not here today. So we moved the court to
Well, while you were gone, your client has joined us, so he is here with us now.
Well, I've been trying to contact him for weeks. Hello, Danny.
Mr. Driver, you'll
Mr.
need,
Rhodes.
are you still driving, Mr. Driver?
No, Judge. It's just my car has got bad shocks. And it's still. I turned my camera too so you can see me better.
Well, thank you, but I want you to not be operating the vehicle during this hearing. All right. Mr. Rhodes, do you have any objection to Mr. Barrister's motion to designate a responsible third party?
Your Honor, I want to be allowed to withdraw. I'm gonna call back. I'm in here.
Mr. Rhodes, we'll get to your motion to withdraw in a few minutes. Right now, I need to know if you have any objection to Mr. Barrister's motion.
Judge, quite frankly, I believe that the third party is entirely responsible for this case, and I hope that you let that stand in this case.
Hey, I told you I didn't do it. So why are you wanting to get off my case? Why don't you want to represent me now?
Hold on, Mr. Driver, just a minute. All right, I believe that Mr. Barrister has the right to designate a responsible third party, and I'm going to allow it. So if you'll prepare an order and get that to me.
Your Honor, I believe that this is going to delay the trial and unnecessarily cause an injustice to my client.
Does that mean that I'm not going to get my money? I've been waiting a long time, and you told me they were going to pay me.
Okay, hold on, Annie. We can talk after the hearing.
Judge, if Mr. Rhodes gets to withdraw, can I get a court-appointed attorney? You know, a really good one. Even though I don't have any money to hire an attorney, I want the best one you can give me for free.
All right, Mr. Rhodes, what is behind your motion to withdraw? And I'm not sure everyone has seen your motion.
I haven't seen it. And this is definitely a total surprise to me.
Just a minute, Judge. Here you go.
I haven't seen this motion either.
Judge, I can't read that. This may as well be his lunch menu for all I know.
Mr. Rhodes, did you e-file that? Because I haven't seen the motion either, nor am I able to read it from your camera.
My craft staff uploaded a few minutes ago, right, Molly?
I posted a video, but you probably messing up all morning.
I'll
For
refer
now-
that, Judge.
All right, for now, I'm not going to consider your motion to withdraw, as none of us have seen it, and I'll set it for another time after the parties have had a chance to review and respond to it. Do you
Hey,
understand that?
Judge, does this mean you're going to appoint me a new lawyer?
All right, Mr. Driver, this is a civil matter and you're not entitled to appointed counsel. I'm sure that Mr. Rhodes can explain that to you.
Not if he doesn't answer my phone calls, I can't.
Well, if he gets a court-appointed attorney, how come I don't get one and I have to pay for somebody? And when am I going to get my money?
Annie, please, we will talk in a few minutes.
All right. Is there anything else today? Mr. Dutton?
Judge, do we need to go ahead and get a new scheduling order in light of you allowing Mr. Barrister to designate a new responsible third party?
I can circulate a new schedule, Judge.
When can I get my hearing on my motion to withdraw?
All right. Mr. Barrister, if you will, put together a new scheduling order and get signatures from all the attorneys of record, including anyone that might appear for the third party.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Rhodes, you will need to contact my coordinator and get a date for your motion to withdraw. And at that time, we will consider any issues that you have with your representation of Mr. Driver.
Will do, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Dutton, anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Rhodes?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Barrister?
Nothing from us, Your Honor.
Hey, nothing from me either, sir.
Wait,
All
when
right.
are we going to court? Hold on. When are we going to court?
All right, Ms. Paulson and Mr. Driver, your attorneys are going to visit with you, I hope, in the very near future to answer those types of questions. But Mr. Driver's gone. So I thank you all for being here. And if there's nothing further, then we will be adjourned and you're excused. Thank you. When COVID hit, we became very familiar with Zoom and other forms of communication with our clients, with our attorneys, with our judges and our courts. And what has grown into a now commonplace in many courts has kind of evolved from a chaotic hearing place like we've had this morning into something that's a little more refined. But there are still many problems that we have. One of them is the courtroom decorum is lacking. One of them is that there are always technical issues with cameras or microphones.
Good morning. I show a Christopher Novello in the call. If you do not disable your avatar, you will be removed. Thank you.
We're not doing that. Okay.
Mr. Novello, we're going to place you back in the waiting room. We'll try again later. Thank you.
There are always issues when you are not sitting next to your client with client control.
Can't see you now, so if you have your right hand raised, please let me know when you have it raised.
Yes, it's raised.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I suppose.
I need a yes or a no.
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about September 1st, 2018 through September 30, 2019, in the city of Adrian, County of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of failing to pay child support?
I accept the plea.
If you want to plead guilty, you need to say guilty. If you want to plead guilty to this offense, then you need to say that you plead guilty.
I accept the plea.
That's not,
Mr.
that's
Johnson,
not a guilty plea. So if that's all you're going to say, Mr. Johnson, then I'm going to continue your not guilty plea and we'll proceed to trial on January 25th.
which do you choose today? Guilty or not guilty?
They want the not guilt or the guilty, so that's
Well,
fine.
no, Mr. Johnson, it's a matter of what you want to do today. Do you want to plead guilty
it's
or
not a
not
matter
guilty?
of what I want to do.
Are you going to plead guilty today or not?
Yes, that's acceptable.
This is the last time I'm going to explain this to you. And otherwise, we're just going to leave the trial set. How do you wish to plead to the charge that you failed to pay child support?
Well, you determined that I was guilty, so yes, I am guilty.
Sir, the elements of the crime are you were ordered to pay child support and you failed to pay for whatever
My
reason.
income did not support that.
That
The
doesn't
judge
matter.
knows that.
That doesn't matter.
Well,
The-
he found me guilty, so that's where
He
it
didn't
is.
find you guilty. He's
Yes, he
asking,
did.
were you ordered to pay child support and did you fail to pay it? It's either yes or no. If it's a yes,
did
then
not-
you plead
My
guilty.
income did not support the child support.
Judge, let's just leave it on for trial.
No, I want the deal.
We've got sound with Stoudemire. Stoudemire, you are in court, so you can remove the hat.
Okay, yes, sir.
Where are you?
I'm actually at the courtroom right now. I was kind of in a bathroom. I was kind of waiting for a minute. Let's try to wait.
You're in the bathroom?
At the courthouse, like right now, yeah.
Come on out the lobby.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you leave the device in the bathroom?
No, I'm coming out right now, sir. How you doing? Sorry about that, sir.
I'm not doing near as well as you. You apparently think you can just insult the whole system by being in the bathroom and continue going to the bathroom when you're here for an arraignment. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to put you in our breakout room so you can speak with the attorney in privacy. And while she wants to talk with you, you're just lucky she'll talk to you.
Okay.
Go to breakout room 1. Go to breakout room 1.
Okay.
And I think one of the important things that I hope that you will learn from our short comical presentation here, or chaotic really presentation, is that as a judge, it's very difficult to herd cats in a Zoom hearing. And no cats appeared today, by the way. Secondly, it is difficult for the contentious hearings because people are wanting to jump up and object, and it's hard to control. The conversations are mostly intelligible, and you have to learn in the courtroom and on Zoom that you can't talk over one another.
If you allow your child to treat you,
it's not. That's not even.
Ma'am,
The stuff happened with parents.
you're here for whatever I say
I'm
you're
not
here
trying to
for.
really hear that. I'm trying to hear.
All right, I'm not accepting the plea. I'm not accepting the plea. She's gonna do jail time.
What do you mean? Because it's like you telling me
If
I'm a
she,
mom and
you keep talking, she's gonna do more jail time.
Shemaine, ma'am, please.
Miss Val, Miss Camille, I need a contempt order, 20 days.
20
Oh my
days
God.
for what?
Charmaine, just be quiet. This is what everybody's talking to you about. Just be quiet. Just listen to her and be quiet. Just be quiet. You're never going to like anything that everybody says to you. It doesn't matter.
No,
Just
she
be
grown,
quiet
Miss
and
Trouble.
listen.
See, she grown. No, see, she gonna learn because she out here a single mom. Miss Walker, you got your 20 days.
She's not asking you. She's not asking you for your side of the story.
She about to get 20 days for direct contempt before the court. And this is why you're having the problems that you're having, because she thinks she grown and that she doesn't have to be responsible to anybody. But I will tell you that anybody who attacks their mother, takes their car, and then thinks that they don't have to listen to a judge who's trying to put them on the right path, that's a problem. She ain't even good. She ain't even fit to be out here in polite society. I don't want her walking around because she's a danger to others. I don't even think she should have her child. Because if she doesn't know how to act for somebody to benefit her, she can't be a good mom. And I'm just going to say it. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, so she signed off, bench warrant, get it for me. I'm not playing today. She going to learn today.
The third thing is that the clients that are at home do not have the same reverence for the courtroom that they have when they walk in to the courtroom. As you saw, the plaintiff was at home, the TV was on, there was background noise, excuse me, there was distractions. And I think that Erica did a great job in showing that type of client that is left unattended at home and trying to be part of a serious courtroom hearing.
And call your next witness.
I would call Mr. Thomas. Will you please state your name?
Christopher Thomas.
Okay. And you are his dad?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you working?
I'm working at the plant right now.
What plant?
El Valero.
Do you work for Valero or do you
a contract?
A contractor.
Valero.
Okay. Do you get paid by the hour?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much do you make an hour?
I'm making 26 now.
Do you work 40 hours a week?
Ma'am, y'all have me trying to pay this woman child support, and I've been having my child all this long
Objection,
time.
Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Mr. Thomas?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just answer the question. I'll give you a chance, I promise.
Do you have insurance available for your child?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if I asked Miss Gibson if how the child was covered. Yeah, I did. Did I? I was just.
He have Medicaid for him. I have Medicaid for Ja'Cory. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah, me too.
I was just asking if I'd asked that question. I didn't remember if I'd asked it.
You didn't.
The important thing is when you go to a Zoom hearing, please try to have client control. We can make rulings and have more orderly Zoom hearings. But we would expect them to show the proper decorum and the respect for the court, even though they're not present in the courtroom.